as #1 goes on the road to face a and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats. Let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Northwestern. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks left and finds his target there. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Screen to the wide receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down there.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
To go with a direct snap. Looking for the end zone. It has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch all alone back there. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pass caught near the sideline, but it gains nothing. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Green Wave. A big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 16, set to kick off.
Returner decides to field it. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have.
Looking for the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Northwestern, set it.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaks free.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Northwestern.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The ball is caught. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. This offense really clicking.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain here.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his left and makes the completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. obviously reviewed the tape, and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Northwestern, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tulane.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Northwestern, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Defense is coming after him. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. A stiff arm. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Ready
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.